louder.
Hey guys, it's Baxtia back with another YouTube video, and this time I have a heal challenge deck for all of you guys. A deck that I got 12 wins. I wasn't supposed to reveal it yet, so we'll just slide over here on back. But as you can see here in tournaments and grand challenges, we got 12 wins with it. You can also check out the VOD last night on stream on my Twitch channel, backstabx_15, if you want to see the stream over again and how we got it every single match. But for now, we'll watch the 3 last replays, the hardest ones potentially, the win number 9, win number 10, or win number 10, 11, and 12 here for you guys. So let's go ahead and reveal the deck. We got it right here, and we'll also post it on the screen for you guys. It's a 3 Musketeer heal deck. This is pretty interesting deck. I gotta tell you guys, pretty much the first 2 minutes, you will see me kind of pumping up mostly. It's just cycling cards, pumping up, playing defense with a tornado, and not really revealing the 3 Musketeer / heals in the first 2 minutes of the entire match. So pretty much all you're doing is pumping, cycling, and defending for the first 2 minutes of the entire match. And that's how you kind of play it. If you're stuck with a bad hand, just send things like Battle Ram, just send things like Ice Spirit in the back and such, and just try to stay alive. You can utilize the Tornado really effectively against things like Hog Rider, Miner, spell bait decks as well. So tornadoes are really good passive defensive card, and it's really good on offense as well when you utilize it correctly. So that's pretty much how you play the deck. Now let's see the game and the matches in action. I will commentate. There you saw I lost one. So we'll do the last 3 replays. So here we're up against a Bowler Graveyard Tornado deck. This deck, you see it everywhere right now. It's kind of the OP deck. It's good against everything. And let's watch and see exactly what I do to get by, you know, this kind of impenetrable defense that this deck turtles around with. Because it has Bowler, it has Electro Wizard, Tornado, and it counters really good into offense. So there you see me. Just cycling cards on defense. Just pretty much trying to get to my pump. I still don't have my pump. I have it as the last card, unfortunately. So I do utilize 3 Musketeers here, so I can defend against this. And look at this tornado. I gather up all the skeletons to try to stay alive, but I still take a ton of punishment there from the graveyard. The graveyard dealing a ton of damage on that bottom right side tower of mine. But the good thing is that I survive. I still have a Musketeer on the counter push, and I can sort of pump now, right? Ice Spirit takes a shot for the Electro Wizard. I could probably place that a little better to aggro the tower and then freeze it, but I still eliminated 1 shot, and now I start pumping. Now it's time. Let's see if he poisons out my Elixir Collector here. I just need to keep cycling, keep pumping. He has a ton of damage on my bottom right side tower, but if I can stay alive, I should be fine. I decided to split 3 Musketeers on the left side. He poisons the pump and the 3 Musketeers, which is really, really good value for him. But I did not heal that either. So kind of a weird play by myself, I would have to say. I used a Bowler Tornado to get the Bowler into the tower, so kind of a rough start. You kind of noticing not the best play so far. A lot of mistakes have been made by myself. I've taken a ton of damage. I gave him a ton of poison value. So let's see, how exactly am I able to get out of this? So he has a Baby Dragon incoming with a Graveyard. Really good push here. I counter the Graveyard yet again with 1 Elixir Skeletons and Tornado of my own, plus that Ice Spirit to kill the Skeletons. So I am still alive. That's the good thing. I probably should have pumped there, to be honest. But here comes the pushes. Here comes the Battle Ram. The Musketeers on the left side. Musketeers on the right. There's the heal spell onto the Battle Ram, keeping the Barbarians alive. And the barbarians are now getting damage onto that tower. So pretty interesting interactions there. He does have a baby dragon and another graveyard pushing onto me. Look at that. Kind of intense. He does poison the left side and logs it, but here comes a heal spell to keep my musketeers alive. Clutch heal spell in the end there. He tornadoes everything together, but it's just too late. The musketeers do live, and I do end up taking that tower, and that is game. That heal spell, kind of a misplayed poison by him, misplayed tornado as well. So we're able to take that victory off. Misplaced by him. We didn't play that one perfectly at all. Just to show you kind of the power of this deck. Alright, we're going to go up against a Golem deck now. And we don't have Pump again. Kind of not starting with Pump is bad, but I'm able to cycle my 2 Elixir cards to bring out the Pump. And we'll see what he does here. I think he goes with a Golem. Yes, he does. So Golem in the back, so I push Battle Ram Knight on the right side. I kind of rush him here. But look at this counter that he has. He has a Minion Horde, a great counter. I Ice Spirit Tornado, but it's just too late. And I'm stuck with the 8 Elixir Golem rushing my tower. Most would say at this moment, I done fucked up, right? But fortunately enough, I'm able to defend masterfully against this Golem. I use the Battle Ram to kind of push it back. Tornado as well to push the Golem. Tornado is just such an awesome card. I didn't want to push the Golem into my Pump. That's why I decided to push it back. And look at these 1 Elixir Skeletons. Those 1 Elixir Skeletons actually completely save my tower, dragging the minions to the opposite end where the tower is now going to take aggro and full control. If they would have stayed on the left side tower, I would have been screwed. You know why? Because the Golemites are still taking that left side tower, and minions do so much damage when they're up. So just really good 1 Elixir Skeletons, allowing me to stay alive. He throws a thumbs up. He knows I made a really good play right there and then. So barely saving, just with top-notch defense right there with those 1 Elixir Skeletons. So make sure you guys do that. Split minions. To split minions like that, you have to put skeletons in the center like that. Alright, so I think he has Fireball. He fireballed the Pump, so I decided to put Musketeers in 1 lane and rush him on 1 lane. Plus, he decided to pump of his own, so he's kind of down in Elixir, so I decided to go all in here. In 1 lane, I got my heal spell hovered in. Minion Horde comes down, gets completely deleted. Tornado for the predictive Skeleton Army. So those are the plays you got to do with this day. You got to predict things like Skeleton Army coming out. Now I take the tower. I'm healing up the 3 Musketeers now. Look at those heals come in. And the 3 Musketeers are now hitting his tower. He doesn't want to commit a fireball. He decides to pump again, and it's just too late. I have 5 Musketeers on the board. And just with 1 play, I'm able to completely save my Musketeers and 3 crown this guy. Just showing you the power of this deck when utilized correctly. So for the last match, you get to see a Fireball log deck. You would argue that the Fireball log deck completely counters my deck. So let's see what happens and how I handle him in this last match. This is 11-2 right now for my Grand Challenge. So this is all or nothing right here. And we're up against, you could say, a counter deck. So Knight and Skellies to answer the Hog Rider. Hog Rider gets 1 shot, and I now suck it to my Pump. So there it is. He has to counter the Knights. Decides to use Skeleton Army. And there it is. I don't commit Ice Spirit here onto the Skeletons because I know they're going to die before they hit the tower. And Battle Ram comes down as soon as I see his Electro Wizard on the left. So that's one thing too. If you see an Electro Wizard come down, make sure. And okay, let's pause right here. If you saw the placement of the Skeletons, I place it so this Electro Wizard gets 0 shots. It's a 2-3 placement from the King's Tower. So right there where you see that little Elixir spill with the Skeletons, that's where you have to place them in order to not take a single shot from a full HP Electro Wizard. So just utilizing everything I have to the correct ability in defense to not to overtake this matchup over here. As you see, I tornadoed on top right to let my barbarians do so much damage. This is the push where I think he almost took my tower. I probably should have played 3 Musketeers here, but I decided to go with a pump and a knight, which I think he completely decimates my tower. Unfortunately for me, I did not play that one correctly, but I do have the pumps now. He fireballs and he takes that tower. So let's see how I react to this. I'm down a tower now. This is the last match. I decided to go 3 Musketeers all in the one lane. This is all or nothing right now, folks. 3 Musketeers in one lane. We just gotta go all in or nothing. This is the 12th. This is for the 12th win. So here we go. This is another predictive play. We tornado everything, predicting Skeleton Army. Unfortunately, we did not get it. And then we throw down the heal onto the Musketeers, onto the Barbarians, clean them all up. Even though the Skeleton Army is on our Musketeers with the heal spell, they're able to stay alive and take that tower. So now it's a 1-on-1. He throws out the WoW. He just got heal wrecked. And we're pushing for the 3 count. He's forced to fireball that, guys. Kind of insane the elixir advantage we have right now. So the smart play would be to pump. I believe I did pump. Yes. So I pump on that left side tower so he can't fireball my right side tower if he so chooses. And this play by him, it's pretty good. This Hog Rider / Goblin barrel with the log coming in for like skeletons or anything like that. Really good like push all together. And let's see how I handle this. Tornado everything back and plus the knight to completely eliminate that whole entire push. That's how you do it. That's how you utilize tornado efficiently. As you see, he almost did no damage with that whole entire push, and I'm able to stay alive and therefore pump yet again. So here he goes again. The tornado is utilized. The knight comes down. The Hog Rider gets Ice Spirited plus the King's Tower to take out that Hog Rider. That's how you do it with this deck. And now we're pushing in. We got our 3 pumps going on. We're going to heal the Musketeers on the left side. Plus the battle. Unfortunately, the Skarmy takes us out there. We don't predict the Skarmy. And now he goes ahead and throws that Hog Rider / Goblin Barrel push that's so deadly. It's just so annoying to deal with. So he's definitely got a huge push incoming. I decided to split Musketeers on the opposite lane now, but Battle Ram on the left. And now I predict the Skeleton Army with the Tornado, and I get the Goblin Gang. Heal up the Musketeers there. The Musketeer is now landing huge blows. I know I have the elixir advantage. I decided to go all in with the Battle Ram. I almost get the 3 crown. Inferno comes in and it's just too late. This push proves to be too much for my opponent. And as you see there, just utilizing the heal, keeping my troops alive, pre-tornadoing to protect anything like Skeleton Army. It's just a really strong push. Tornado plus heal combo on Musketeers. Plus the Battle Ram to keep pressure on the opposite lane or in the same lane. That's how you get through your opponent's defenses. And you have to keep pumping. So with Tornado on defense and then transitioning onto offense allows you to pump really well. That's why those are the things I love about this deck, and that's why I really wanted to show you my 3 Musketeer Tornado Battle Ram deck. I love it, guys. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I have some potential more uses for heal spell. I want to test it out with Hog Rider. I want to test it out with Giants. I want to test it out with Lava Hound. So make sure you guys leave a comment on which deck you want to see. You want to see a Lava Hound Loon deck with heal, a Giant heal deck, or a Hog heal deck, and we'll make sure we do that for our next video. So thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a pleasure to record for you guys. And until next time, make sure you guys hit the like button and share with all your friends. Peace.